Welcome back. If you guys remember the one of the last videos I uploaded, Bad Hand of the Prostitute, there's a follow-up video and the thumbnail isn't looking too great for old exotic.
Probably time to do a little update on what's been going on. When we first started working together, when I first started helping you, I told you the plan was to get you out of the hood, out of the neighborhood, away from the gangs, change your phone number, relocate, kind of cut all ties to that world, and build a new life for you and your kids. And for a while, it was going great. It was going very smoothly. You and I were communicating really well. I was giving you, I got you a car, I got you a monthly apartment, and I was giving you $300-400 a day.
Wow.
For you and your kids.
This nigga running a charity. Man, he just trying to make the world a better place, man.
Some things changed, I noticed. The communication changed. Like, instead of having conversations or whatever kind of communication we had, which was great, it became just money requests. Just short little, like, I need $700. I need $800. I need $1,000. You were up in the mountains with your, you went to the mountains with your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there were days where you needed $2,000. And I questioned you on that because it seemed like a hell of a lot of money to be giving, a mom and two kids. But I was out of town, you were out of town. The cabins can get expensive, I guess, or the ski lifts or whatever. And I just said, let me just ride this out and see how it goes. I'm driving to the gym in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, it's dark. And I happen to drive past your apartment on my way to the gym. And I look at your place and the lights are on. But you're out of town. And I'm like, that's weird, you left the lights on, no big deal. And then the next day I drive past and the lights are off and the blinds are open. And I'm like, something's going on. So I was just confused. And with those large money requests, which were happening on a daily basis, it got to look very suspicious. So I asked you to get together and meet rather than just texting. And when you did come over, I was waiting for you at your apartment. You were a few hours late. And I had to use the bathroom at some point. And I went to I couldn't find anywhere to go to the bathroom, so I just figured I'm paying for that apartment, I should just use her bathroom. So I go to the manager and ask for a second key to your apartment. And the manager goes, oh, we already gave out the second key. And I'm like, who would you give the second key out to? You're not going to give it to your young kids. And I go, that's strange that the second key is missing. He's like, oh, there's a black guy that goes.
This nigga, bro, he been played. It's so difficult to continue to basically be a charity, to uplift all these people around you while they keep dragging you down further and further every time. Every time you think you've got them some trust, and that shit gets crushed, and it's hard to come back from that a lot of the times.
Took the key. They gave me the master key, and I go up there and I open up the door, and I expect a lot of kids stuff and toys, and when you have kids, there's all kinds of toys and shoes and clothes and stuff like that.
Look at how guilty she feels, Sue. You hear the pain in this man's voice.
Instead, there's lots of other stuff. There were adult sex toys and outfits and a lot of other stuff like that, but no signs of any kids in that apartment. Tell me what things turned into, because it wasn't. I'd love to hear your side of the story, because it isn't what I had planned.
Yeah, no.
So just to preface this, you have a very serious gang background, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Blood Gang in South Central, which I think is the.
No, the Blood Gang is the ex that originally had the kids, but my ties are with the Crips.
Oh, you're Crips.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Forbidden love. Interesting. Alright, I'm sorry. I gotta throw in a joke somewhere, bro. We gotta relieve the tension.
So yeah, that's where he's from. And
So the money I was giving you, the thousands and up, that was going to him?
Yeah, majority of it.
Yeah. And this is the guy that you are romantically involved with as well, right?
Yeah.
You, so tell me how you stand on all of this. It's
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. It's like a lot to take in. Like I feel like you know, he's not a bad person, but not a good person, I guess you could say, to be around.
Nigga, he's a bad person to be around. Are we even entertaining this? Yo, what the fuck is going on?
so when you finally did show up that day, that afternoon, at your apartment, I kind of called you out on all this stuff, and you basically just denied it and, and said, no, there's been no guy around here for a long time. And I'm like, so I think this is not your behavior that we're seeing. I think you're being controlled, probably.
This is what I kind of was alluding to in the last video. What the fuck? Why is my shirt weird? Anyways, listen up. Some people are put in positions where they feel like they have no other option but to lie, manipulate, steal in some cases, right? And I feel it's the same for her. Her whole life, she's been shown that if you manipulate people, that's how you survive, right? She doesn't know no better. And with how deep she is in the situation that she's in, there's not a lot that you can do.
Is that what you, I hate to put words in your mouth, but I don't think you're going to even say it, because you're afraid of repercussions from saying anything, right? Because he'll see this video and all that, so I don't want to get you in trouble. But typically that's how it goes down with these gang member type dudes that are hustling girls, because they're gang member pimps, and that's what this is probably looking more like. It's a very different thing and very dangerous. And for me, I'm too busy and too involved in all these other things to even get involved in any of this gang stuff. And I just don't have time for this kind of shenanigans and all the kind of BS. So I've told you that I'm out. I can't, you know, these viewers of mine are donating money to a GoFundMe, and a lot of that money goes to you. But it looks like that money is now starting to go to somebody else, and I got to protect that. So that's why I told you I'm done with my help, which is a shame, because you have so much potential and so many people believe in you and want to help you. But you're under the control of somebody who's very dangerous, and your behavior, it seems more loyal to him than to me.
Thing is, from what I've heard of pimps and all that, right? They're almost like psychologists, right? They know a lot about the human mind and how it operates. They know a lot about women. They know exactly how to manipulate these people into getting their way. So you can't beat a pimp when it comes to loyalty. So this is the pimp. Hold up.
All right, so this is Fly, and you are, how would you describe yourself? You are Israel's boyfriend?
Yes.
Are you her money manager as well?
Yes.
Would you call it a pimp?
I wouldn't use that per se, but yeah.
So, you know, I was trying to help out Israel with, getting a stable situation for her and her kids, and help her with the drug addiction and education and job and all, supporting herself.
Right.
And the money that I was giving her started increasing and increasing, increasing. I was giving out thousands a day at some point. I think that was probably going to you at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that money go? Because she's still asking me for like $25 for gas and stuff like that. So she's not getting it.
It go towards me, the kids, and sometimes her. Depends on what it is.
It basically goes to caring of the well-oiled machine, which I talked about in the last part. You know, you gotta refresh the oil, get some new gears in there, whatever the fuck. Basically, get her new clothes, get her food. His job is to make sure that her value doesn't drop. Because if her value drops, then the whole business goes to shambles.
Are you trying to help Azariah in any way?
Yeah, she helped me. I'm trying to help her get out this life. Once you in it, you in it. It's hard to shake it, but I'm trying.
They're trying to get out together now. That's where it gets a little more difficult. If it was just one person trying to get out, that's a lot easier. Now they're kind of holding each other back and they're gotta find a way to cooperate. That's a lot harder. But there's another follow-up, and that's after this. This was in January of 2020, and this is June 2020. So let's see. 2022. Sorry.
Azariah.
Yes.
Looks a lot different instantly. I don't know why she wearing this, bro. Posture is awful. You can't wear shit like this when your posture is so fucking garbage, bro. What is this, bro? But whatever, hair dyed and whatnot.
You're back.
Yes.
How are you?
She look a lot happier. I guess that's good, right?
You?
I'm all right.
You're still around. What's been going on with you? Tell me, give us an update of where your
She's still in LA.
life has been since the last time we saw each other.
Like as far as like how back.
Well, since the beginning of the year when we did that third video, with what was his name?
Fly.
Fly.
Yeah.
Where is Fly today?
As far as I know, he's still in jail for the murder and conspiracy.
Yeah. So you guys were on the run for a while, right?
Yeah.
You
Well,
going,
him.
You were going with him from state
Yeah.
to state.
Yeah.
So he's not been convicted. He's just being held for a murder.
Yeah. It's like him and like 9 other people.
Right.
What the fuck is going on here? Ah, plot twist. how to get away from your pimp. He just need to kill somebody. You be alright, nigga.
So yeah.
So they murdered some. He was a Crip, and they murdered some Bloods, but they also murdered an innocent
Yeah.
a person as well, bystander.
Yeah.
So he's in jail for that.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro. When somebody just gets caught up in the crossfire. That's why I never stick around in like weird areas or none. I get out of a lot of places as fast as possible where I don't need to be at. I mean, most places here you good, you feel me?
And what have you been doing since then?
Well, we no longer talk. Like, I don't have communication with him at all. Not his family or anything like that. So I've just been kind of back on my own. So, like, every now and then I'll still go out to Fig or like Hollywood or, you know, like just anywhere I could think of to like make a couple hundred, if that.
I saw you on Figueroa with a red, was it a sun umbrella that you had?
Yeah. Yeah. And besides that, like, instead of like, you know, like paying for rooms every day, because that gets like out of hand, I was able to find like a truck bed camper, so like a trailer. And so I've been like cleaning that out, fixing that up.
She be on the road now. Interesting.
And just staying in there, me and the kids.
So you're with the kids now?
Yeah.
For real this time?
Yeah.
I know there have been some lies going on in the past with you.
Yes, we know, nigga. God damn, you really have to say that. Remember when you lied to me, huh? Bitch. Like, goddamn.
But
It's in the past, ain't it?
I think the general consensus on you changed drastically after that third video, where everyone
Yeah.
started seeing you as a hustler and a con artist. But the way I see it, you've been on the streets since what? Since you were 12, right?
Yeah, a little bit before that, yeah.
Yeah. So these kind of skills that you've developed to survive are pretty much all you've known since you were young. So you can't expect someone to just magically change their whole way of living as quickly as maybe I was even expecting it. You know, one of the
That's what I was saying, chat. What I tell you, the bad hand. The bad hand. But it seems it's going all right now. Let me see this part.
since 12, I think. Right?
13.
Yeah, it's a hell of a. Your life is a movie already. But you're having a good time with raising your boys?
Yeah,
They're doing well?
yeah. Their birthdays this month, so it was it's at the end of the month, so June 29th and June 30th. But because I'm like so caught up doing everything else, I didn't know if I would have time to do it actually on their birthday, so I just did it like ahead, like way ahead. Like pretty much at the beginning.
And their father is out of the picture. He's in prison, right?
Yeah, he's in prison for like the rest of his life.
But maybe it'll take several attempts more for you to figure out that maybe people will help you out. Or maybe you learn quickly. Maybe social media
I've
taught you that lesson quickly.
learned quickly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're seven attempts into it already. Who knows?
And just like getting my head so caught up and wrapped around in him that I wasn't really focused on what I needed to be doing, which was leaving a lot of the bull crap alone.
That's good. Some good reflection. And like I said, you heard her say it herself. She got caught up in them. These niggas know what they do, bro. I'm telling you, they know exactly how to talk to these hoes.